Hello there. January 16th, 2016. My first video of 2016 of the new year. Of course, if you haven't noticed, I am the one, the only Kayleah Madison. Yeah, still driving a cab. It's helping pay the bills, so sometimes whatever works, right? Well, obviously my transition is already in full swing. I already had the name changed. I already had the license changed. I just have to go ahead right now and get the Social Security, get that corrected on the Social Security, as well as a few other things. So that part is fine. Okay, my focal point is going to be about Say Yes to the Dress. Atlanta, that was on TLC last night. Well, it already, by the time, right now, it already aired last night, but what I got word of on Facebook was, we have Precious Davis, a 30-year-old trans activist from Chicago. Hey, the first trans woman to appear on the show. And she's getting married this coming June, I guess. And both she and her fiancé are trans people. And as a fellow trans person, I'm very happy that she presented herself in a very respectable way. Just like all trans people should be respected. She really showed that trans people are really just everyday people. Really. I'm very proud of her, and I'm very happy that she showed charisma and very positive to everybody's eye. And I'm very blessed that she's very happy with herself and her fiance. Now, for somebody like myself, okay, I'm 45 and living with the same roommate for damn near 18 years. Am I ever going to go ahead and tie the knot? I know I should never say never, but you never know. I know even though Precious's fiancé is Precious and her fiancé Miles, I know, are both trans people. That's fine, and they're getting married. That's fine. If I were to get married to a trans person myself, I know I'd be thinking about it for a while. But sometimes you really got to know somebody before you go ahead and basically let your guard down and let them into their lives, right? Now, if I were to meet a trans person like Precious did, if a trans person wished to go ahead and start a friendship, and obviously eventually, one of us popped the question, maybe. Because sometimes I've always thought about myself getting married and wearing the dress. Even though 25 years ago I thought about wearing a tuxedo, but times changed. I mean, think about it. Me and that trans person could go ahead and flip a quarter, and the loser would have to wear the tux. And it won't be me. It's cold up here. It's supposed to be a lot colder tonight. About maybe 3 degrees, maybe 2 below. It's supposed to be about 3 degrees tomorrow morning. And I have no idea why the hell I'm debating going to church. I have yet to go to church this calendar year. Mind you, it's only been a few weeks. It's only been a few weeks now for this year, but I have no idea why I don't feel like going to church on Sundays recently. I'm not. I and respect all my church folks. You know, all of them that attend the church. I deeply respect my pastor and all that. Hey, it's just me, okay? It's not the church. It's just me. I don't know why. Because years and years ago, I cared less about going to church on Sundays. Because usually it always put me to sleep. Even if I went to bed early and if I woke up right on time to go and get everything ready to go to church and all that, it would put me to sleep. I don't know why. But it's like I said, it's just me. And I may go to church tomorrow for the first time this calendar year. So that's just me speaking. Also, okay, sometimes I do think about getting married. Even at my age, maybe. Because, you know, obviously, I do get a lot of nice comments about how I look. So I might be plus size and near middle-aged and, well, single. I'm not saying I couldn't get married in a few years. You never know. You never know. A bachelorette party will be in the plans. I guarantee you that. But as for Precious, you know, it took some time. I'll give it time. You know, if someone does want to go ahead and have a nice relationship with me, which may lead to a marriage or something like that, I'll think about it. Maybe it's a possibility. But there's nothing wrong with being single and happy either. Just have a nice cat or a companion to hang out with. Well, in my case, my companion drives me nuts. Almost 365. Anyway, Mariah knows she probably will never watch this video, and she knows that sometimes she does drive me batty. I try not to be selfish, but I know obviously I like taking I want to put my makeup on. Obviously the hair maybe. You probably seen on Facebook me take a bunch of selfies and just say, hey, I look pretty good. And quite passable too, you know? Oh, hold on, get the thing done. Okay, good. I just had my nails done a couple of days ago, you know. I may have taken a picture of it on Facebook, and you probably have seen it. You never know. There might be a wedding ring on this one, and if it take a few years. You never know. You know, also, sadly, you know, I heard about, you know, that David Bowie, you got that Alan Rickman who's in the Harry Potter films and all that. Then you got, you know, Celine Dion's husband and Dan Haggerty, aka Grizzly Adams for you 70s fans, all passed away of cancer this week. Today I just found out that Celine Dion's brother has passed away from almost the same type of cancer that killed her husband. I said, cancer, you son of a bitch. I said, one of these days, you're going to be curable like the common cold. I guarantee you that. I mean, just pray for her family and pray for everybody that's stricken with cancer. Because I know one of these days you guys are going to beat it. So that's my comment on that. And, about a week or two ago, there were some black women, some loud-ass black women, maybe around my age, maybe a little younger, I don't know. Maybe the type that tipped a few back. Ooh. They were asking me because of this infinity scarf I'm wearing. They thought I was Muslim. No. For the record, I am not Muslim, okay? If there are some Muslims out there, Muslim women, I respect, okay? Respect. Nothing against you whatsoever, okay? I just like these infinity scarves that I saw at Walmart, and I bought 3 of them because they look nice on me. And obviously, if I ever get into maybe doing some modeling, there's nothing wrong with this plus size girl. There's nothing wrong with this plus size girl catching a few eyes. You never know. Hey. It's an incredible world we live in, huh? Well, let's see here. Going on about 12 minutes, so I want to go ahead and just say, hey, how's everybody doing? S-Child number 5, shout out to you. Shout out to all my girlfriends on Facebook and Instagram, whatever you are. I want to say I love you. God bless. Precious Davis, invite me to your wedding. I want to meet you. Invite me to your wedding, please. Really? Are we still on? Oh my goodness, we're still on. Oh, I must have pressed the wrong button. Oh well. It's probably, because I have the heater on in the cab here, so it's nice. Because I'm in the Midwest, so this is nothing. If you grew up in the Midwest like I have, having the heater on and the window cracked open a bit, it's a little mixture of both. It makes the winter a little more bearable. Yes. Oh dear God, thank you for allowing me to be blessed. I'm blessed, obviously, being the person that I am, and I'm happy at being this way. I'm blessed for the new apartment. I'm blessed to be actually working again. It's as a cab driver, but I'm still blessed nevertheless. Obviously, driving this cab, it saved up the money to go ahead and get my name legally changed, to get the driver's license and the gender changed and all that. It's helping pay the bills of our new place. I mentioned, obviously, if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have met an old friend of ours who would have not told us about the place that we moved to. We're finally, we'd be stuck in that dump of a motel. But, we're very blessed that we're still there, and we're blessed that we're there. I'm quite giddy. And a warm winter's night for us. And thank goodness we have cable. Woohoo! And I try to go ahead and think about Mariah's needs too, even though when it comes to maybe some things, like, really, for instance, she wants to go ahead and get some dolls, like, off of eBay, because one of our old places, she had a hutch full of dolls. Okay, I understand some people like to collect dolls, but seriously, what's the value of it if it just sits around? If it just sits around collecting dust, regardless if it's enclosed or out in the open, what's the purpose of that? She once talked about knitting. Okay, it's kind of a little older kind of thing. Nothing against color now, but for me, it's okay. Obviously, my travel business is somewhat of a hobby, but not. But once it gets to be more known, hold on one second here. I'm back again. I know, I'm thankful that in the months and times that I've been driving this thing, I'm very blessed that I have not been robbed, not been attacked, and I thank God that He's been watching out for me. I know sometimes, you have plans of doing something else, but I heard in this movie, this Christmas movie with Lara Devine, she said, if you want to make the Lord laugh, tell him your plans. And probably you'll hear him laugh his butt off and, ooh, not so fast. This is what you're going to do. So, it's basically how God already has plans for us. So I know that not necessarily what you want to do, and probably earlier in life, it's kind of like, He knows what you're going to do, and this is how you're going to do it. Or something like, okay, you're going to be going into the ministry. This is how you're going to do it. Or for those who are called into the ministry. Respect, by the way. I have an uncle on my dad's side that just happens to be a preacher. So, respect to him. I sometimes still wonder, though, would it be interesting if the main Black African American sororities, and I have friends in most of them, and the AKAs, the Deltas, the Z5Bs, I have friends in all of them from college. I keep in touch with a few of them on Facebook too. I still think it would be interesting if any of those sororities were to go ahead and make news saying that trans women, like myself, or anybody I know on Facebook, are open arms. Like the same way like the Girl Scouts are doing. The Girl Scouts the Girl Scouts now welcome transgendered kids. It would be interesting if the sororities welcome trans women as well. That's just thing, because I could always see myself as a Delta and join the Delta girls. I won't say their chant. Or maybe one of those AKA girls. I have a cousin who lives in Mississippi. She is an AKA girl, okay? Or another one of my friends who's Z5B, Zeta Phi Beta. It'll be very interesting if one of them started welcoming trans women. Sign me up. My ass can't do a line dance, but my ass can't step in line and all that, but sign me up if that happens. But that's me saying everything what I wanted to say. I have a lot of time here to go ahead and contemplate my thoughts. Well, between my runs and all that, I'm recording this on my tablet, so. And there's nothing holding it up except my hands, so I'm going on 20 minutes, whatever. I have plenty of time to go ahead and contemplate, thoughts and everything else. Even as to myself, I hope and pray God's listening, so It's 20 minutes. It's a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought this video was going to be short, but I have a lot to say, and it's been a while since I recorded the video. I'm trying not to be so damn obsessed about how I look. I mean, okay, aside from the rest of the physique and all that, because I only have a few pictures of, well, my entire body, you know. I'm plus size, give it up. You're thinking, obviously, of this headshots, and, oh, she has a pretty face. Okay, that's nice. Even though my body's not perfect, it's there too, you know. Okay. I've said a lot, and I'm going to end this thing and go ahead and hopefully get on a run sooner or later. Whew, it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. In a couple hours, I'm going to go home and just relax, watch a good movie or two, maybe see the Packers beat Arizona in football. Who knows? This is Kayleah, Madison. Until my next video, diary, I'll see you soon. Enjoy Martin Luther King Jr. Oh my goodness. This weekend is Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, right? Right. Please do I try to do something to remember his legacy, okay? I'm out. Alright, see ya.